Today was a boxing day. I'm playing. I'm not playing. Today is a boxing day. Today's a boxing day. I just made out the gym. You can't tell, but I'm soaking wet. Like that one song, I'm leaking. I'm soaking wet. I'm leaking. Yeah. I don't want to be leaking no blood for real. Hopefully that doesn't have to happen to me, but that's why I'm not going to make it till the ring until I'm ready. That's for sure. Now, I'm going to try to drive really fast. Drive the speed limit really fast. Hold on, let me back up because I gotta focus. You gotta focus when you drive. Coach Gabe told me good job. I appreciate the positive reinforcement because it definitely makes the person feel better, and I'll try to do more of that in my regular life. But yeah, Coach told me good job, and trainer, coach. I guess after I'm done working out, I like to call him a coach. Before I get there, I like to call him a trainer. I'm trying to figure it out why I keep calling him coach, trainer, why I'm using it interchangeably. But hopefully by the time I get to this bar, I can still see some of the fight. I got some flip-flops on, so I don't even know if they're gonna let me in. But if I had sandals on, it'd be the same thing. So hopefully they let me. Hopefully I haven't missed the fight. But I went in there and I gave it my all, and I did everything he was supposed to do. Today I was focused on my breathing, which I was sitting there. And one of the moments I took to rest, I was thinking to myself, man, I really have to heal. I really have to heal. And I mean my lungs. And it is hard to quit because, I mean, I'm quitting. I'm quitting, whatever you want to call it. And every time I backslide, it just reinforces the fact that I need to quit even more. So I'm definitely, this time, I'm on the horse and I'm not getting off of it because it's such a disgusting feeling when I go to the store and I don't let my emotions bring me to the store to buy cigarettes. And I'm glad that this time, when I was so upset, but you guys just seen a glimpse of it yesterday, I was so upset, I did not go get a cigarette. And anybody who smokes cigarettes or who has a serious addiction, they will tell you, as soon as something hurts them or pisses them off or whatever the case may be, even if they create situations to get pissed off so that they can go do their drug of choice, whether their drug of choice is food, heroin, meth, whatever your drug of choice is, weed. Even though anyway, I don't want to say that on a big platform, but you know, that's the one thing that brings in. That's why I don't judge, you know, addicts of hard drugs, because me being a person who, I feel like I understand, like, either you really just like to party and you might as well just party because life sucks and it's hard. It's hard to, you know, do this thing with no Vaseline up the, you know, it's hard. And it can be hard for some of us. Other people who just don't get that it's hard, they're just in another tribe. For us over here, it's hard. So, but I understand they're either want to continue the party and focus on things that make them feel good, which for some of them, that's the height of the feeling good, and in pain. And some people are in serious pain, have been through a lot, and it really just masks all of those other things. And so I'm trying to figure it out. Dang, I'm not gonna go that way. There's too many cars. But you know, I'm not gonna stay on here super duper long, but I'm proud of myself again. It'd be like, I guess I hate to say it, but I like to say it. There's a demon in me, guys. I feel like we are half demons, half angels for reals. Some of us are 80% demons, 20% angels. Some of us are, and vice versa, or however that goes, you know. But yeah, the demon side of me wants me to fail so fucking bad, but I guess they're using each other. Both sides of me are using each other, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna make you feel sad, and then you're gonna feel good about still doing it while you've been sad. So then I get to feel proud of myself. And I like the feeling of feeling proud of myself, because some people, they'll never understand. It might take them a lot to make them be proud of you, but you will know that you've earned the right to say, you know what, I know where I've come from, and I'm proud. I know how bad that I was, and I'm proud that I'm not in that space anymore. And there's been a lot of times where I've been in a space where I've been so sad that I didn't want to, that I wanted to figure out a way to end this breath of mine. And a lot of times, ever since I was my teenage years, for real. And so I know where I came from, you know what I mean? And I know that my experience in life is valid, even if nobody else understands it or validates it. It's validated by me. And so, you know, shout out anybody who is struggling with any addiction, for real. I understand. And just keep trying to quit. Because eventually you're going to get sick of your own shit. And eventually your headspace will probably, hopefully, put you in a space where it's like, where it's like, hey, if you're really trying to do this thing right here, you truly cannot fail your way to success. You have to succeed to success. you know, like I have to win every food battle. I have to win every don't smoke a cigarette battle. I have to win every don't flip out on nobody battle. I have to win all the battles, because I know what's at stake. But that's just talk. Talk is cheap, because it's, I don't know, it's been hard, but, you know, I really didn't get no cigarette. And when I turn off this video, I'm not going to get a cigarette. And I want you guys to know that. And there has been times where I made a video and I said, oh, I'm not going to go eat. And then I get home, like, well, let me eat. It would be like a salad and a little 50-cent bag of chip. On the outside, it's not a big deal, but, you know, for me, like the doctor told me when I was pregnant with one of my sons, the doctor said, because I was losing weight when I was pregnant, and he was like, I was like, I'm worried about losing weight because I'm pregnant. And he said, well, you have enough fat stored. And some people be like, I can't believe the doctor told you that. And I'm like, I'm glad he told me that, because that, if it's true, shut up. You know, like, not so like that, but some people can't take it. But in that space, he was telling me a fact, like, if you have fat that you can see, like, on your arm, on your belly, on your legs, if you can see all that, that's fat stored. You can miss a meal or 2 or 3 or 4. You don't have to eat every day. You get, you know, I honestly already know that we as people really probably only need to eat once a day, for real. But I'm not a doctor, so I do not approve that message. That is what my mind thinks for me sometimes. For me at the stage I'm at right now, I might get into 150 pounds and I might get to 150 and think I need all 3 meals, you know. So what I definitely know that I have done not good at is I've been eating quite a few carbs, even though I was like, today I had this burrito that I bought for one of my sons since he likes it, and I ripped most. They put so much tortilla shell on. I don't know why they do that. It's just like, it's almost like they wrap it in 2 big ass tortillas. So I took most of the shell off that and just left it at the 1 layer, so I know I didn't get all them calories. And I ate a pack of noodles because I don't normally eat noodles, and when I make them for my other son and I taste it, I'm like, that's good. So, and I ate a salad, and I ate a little brownie, and I had a few swigs of apple juice, and that looks so cute over there. I'm gonna take myself on a date. That might make me more sad if I had to take myself on a date. I used to take myself on dates all the time, to the movies and stuff, and then I was tough about it, but now I'd probably just cry the whole time. So I'm probably not gonna do it. But there's a little setup you guys can't see on the side of the road over there. Can't see the little setup they have. They have these cute little light balloons and stuff. Like when you go to the beach in Cali, they have like, they be selling these balloons with lights inside, and they have like 3 food trucks right there, and they had some tables set up and stuff, and I was just like, oh, really quick. I was like, that's a cute date. I hope I get to go on one. But anyway, I don't want to get myself sad again, because Lord knows that bed is going to probably see some more tears. And, I'll figure this shit out. For real. But, what was I saying? I done forgot what I was saying. Yeah, if there's anybody struggling with addiction, just keep going until you get good and secure on shit. You know, and hopefully, you know, and even, I'll tell you, even when I don't want to say do, because I'm not going to currently do it anymore. Like, I have to fully decide it. Like, no matter what, I cannot go grab a cigarette, no matter what, because it does not fulfill me at all anymore. And even though there's a side of my brain that's like, no, I don't want that shit. I want it now. I want it right now. And it's a true side of my brain that really does want it real bad. But there is a major side that has my arms and legs and my willpower that's like, no, I don't give a fuck. I don't care how sad you get, shorty. This is what I be thinking. And I don't care how sad I get, or upset or mad. I am not going to buy a cigarette, because it is not doing me any good. Literally not doing me any good. And I know that now. And so I have to be sad. I have to be sadder. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say I have to be sad. I'm normally upset about things, and I used to have the cigarette to numb that. And so I cannot numb the sadness. I have to go through it and deal with it until I get to a normal Cali Blue that I have never seen before. Because like I said, I have been smoking cigarettes since I was 14. And the only time I didn't was when I was breastfeeding a baby. And when I was pregnant with a baby. And even then, with my older son, I tried to have a cigarette. I was already smoking cigarettes, so I had the first month or 3 months after, or the first month, I want to say month, because it was the first trimester, I had 1 cigarette a day. And then after a while, I was just like, well, there's no point to keep having a cigarette. It's 1 cigarette, so it would just stop. It didn't make sense. And then when I was like 7 months pregnant with him, or like 6 or 7 months, I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I was like, it felt terrible to my stomach. It felt just terrible. And then with my second son, I didn't smoke with him at all. I wanted him so bad. And he's the one who gives me the most problems, not even going to lie. He gives me he gives me the blues. And with him, I just used to poke my stomach, like, make sure you're still alive, because I lost a baby before him, and I was really sad about it. And it's like crazy. And this is a PSA. If there's anybody who hasn't had children yet, and I'm not saying this, I'm just saying this as somebody who's on the other side of that green fence, on the other side where you think the grass is greener at. I used to really want kids too, and I'm not. My kid, they're beautiful souls. They're very smart. They're amazing. You know, they're the best. They're better parts of me and the best part of me and the worst part of me all at the same time. They're awesome. But they're also a handful. When you think about having a child, you only think about the pregnancy and the baby part. Nobody has a plan for the 5 to 15. You have no plan. Nobody usually has a plan for that. And to me, in this world, until it gets better, it's really quite selfish to keep having children and not being fully prepared for them, first of all, and bringing people into this world to deal with the crap of this world. If anything, I would do my children the best service to not have any children, because the world is terrible. I mean, the world can be terrible, and it takes really a lot of hard work. But I don't know what the stage is after this life, because for this part of life, whatever goes on here might be necessary for the next phase of life. Who knows? I don't know. I ain't never been dead before, So I don't know. But all I'm saying is, if you don't have children, I know that it's hard to fight against those clocks. They'll be like, no, I really want one. I think you want the baby, the accessory, and the pregnancy. That's it. If you don't have a plan for how you're going to deal with how you're frustrated, how they might be, you're looking at this sweet baby, and then there's really, like, some kids really be terrorizing because that's personalities. Just like in the world, you see all these different personalities. Why is this person this way? Kids don't come out sweet and dandy all the time. And if it's my fault why he's a handful, or why they could be handfuls, or if that's just the process of life, all I'm saying is look deep before you leap. Look deep before you leap. For real, for real. You should really, if there's not a bona fide plan where if our kid is this, how will we handle it? If our kid is this, and even if that, you still might not know, because your kid might be like, oh, guess what? I done figured it out already. You got to deal with me till I'm 18, and I'm going to terrorize you, and then you're going to be missing work. You're going to be stressed out. You could be all types of different things. And sometimes I'll be like, dang. Sometimes I'll be like, dang. When you have kids, sometimes it's like, well, people have kids who know, because I'm sure every single person who has a child has been frustrated a time or two or three or four. And the time when you're frustrated, it's like, damn, whose personality is that? Because that's not me. That's not me. You know, and then mind you, sidebar, I am not a purposeful single mom. I gave it my effing all to be with the father. And there's only so much a person can do, so that makes me upset. But I don't want to get into all that. But all I'm saying is, to those of you who think you want to have children, they're cute and they are smart and they can do some amazing things. And you get to see a beautiful side of of nature when you have children. Like, as far as like watching them do amazing things that you're like, where the heck did that come from? And they have these spirits, and it just amazes you. But at the same time, be prepared. If you want children, be fully prepared and have a full plan, because there's really things you have to teach them. Financial security. You have to teach them how to navigate in this life. You have to teach them how to ignore people who are evil, or assert yourself, and when to do it. And you know, they'll fall and bump their head and learn, like I guess I have. But I took a long time, and I'm still taking a long time. So if you do have children, I hope that you have children with a person that you could be with forever. Literally until the day you die. And to give them that. Because I know that a mother and a father is so necessary. It's so, it can be done without it. The game can be played without either one, you know. But I know that there's benefits to both. That's just me, you know. But that's just what I would have liked. But for my life and my children's lives, you know, I wish they could have had something that they have cried about. So anyways, but yeah, all I'm saying is, if you don't have a plan for after they are babies, if you don't have a plan for that, then don't have kids, please. Or make a full plan. Know who you are, and really, and how you might tick, and all the things, you know. Wow, these cars are really speeding by me. So, but you know, we'll get through it. And then, like I said, just a little recap. If you're struggling with addiction, keep trying to stop. Just keep trying to stop until you just get sick of yourself. But I can't speak for those harder drugs, because I know I haven't been on them, but I can just imagine if I have struggled this bad with cigarettes, I can only imagine what your other folks are going through who struggle with harder drugs. And I want you all to know, food is an anything that you excessively do is an addiction. And it could be sex. It's what it does with your how you deal with it mentally. It's not so much the thing you're doing. I don't care if every day you wanted to slap a sign 5 times. Like, that's an addiction. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be an illicit drug in order to be addiction. But I want to just keep trying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. And until So I'm just like, woo, that was a hard one to get through. And I get through it, you know. But anyway, I don't want to keep you on. It's already been 20 minutes and it's a long video. So day 18 is a huge success. And I'm glad I went to the gym before trying to go see this Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. And I hope I haven't missed it. And I hope they let me into the sports bra the way that I look. Because I would like to... Did I go down the wrong road? Oh, Lord. Anyways, yeah. Y'all have a good night. And whoever shows up, thank you for showing up to hear what one person in the world of 10 billion has to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.